So I went ahead and arranged our council after our father's death. We had a lot of new positions to give out, but basically the same people are on the council again. We have our sister as Justicer, we have our former court physician now as Chief General because he's just amazing. We had our former Seneschal now as Lord Treasurer, and we have a new Seneschal. My wife has retained her position as Spy Mistress, although she still doesn't really like us that much. So hopefully a big part of this is because we still have the flu. So hopefully that's going to go away quickly because I made sure we get a new court physician. Rikas the Blind, his name is, and so far he has actually treated us quite successfully. So I just hope that this is going to go away quickly, and then we have, well, better relations with our wife. That's going to be very useful. And then we also have a new priestess. We now have Tayin. She actually does owe us a favor, but we probably won't be able to use it since she already has cancer and is rather old. But we'll see. This is our new council. The minor titles have been basically the same for now. We still kind of lack bodyguards, so I might have to invite some more people, but at the moment it's not really a big problem. We have really great fighters. So far all of our characters have been really great fighters, so it's not that big of a deal. Our current ruler, he's a pretty decent guy up to maybe here. And then comes the flu, the depression, and the drunkenness that he probably got from his father. That's obviously not as great, but yeah, we'll have to deal with it. Hopefully that's going to go away. Now, I came back right now because there's a rebellion going on in Norvos, and this gentleman right here of the Neron Valley, he is independent. He only has a few men, and I think we're going to declare war and, well, claim it for ourselves, because that is part of the de jure Rhoynish lands, and it will give us access to Goyandrohe, the ruins of Goyandrohe, which was probably, if I'm not mistaken, this was also a Rhoynish city, so we should definitely go for this as well. It's also a pretty good one, so anyway, let's go ahead, declare this war. He should not really be able to defend himself. We will also have to deal with the others, but I don't think they're actually going to go after our troops. As you can see, we can raise 4,000 men from our castle. Still, that's nothing. I mean, we still have the depopulation there, which is giving us quite a debuff. So, yeah. I'm actually gonna not lead these forces myself because we're still sick, and I'd like to cure that out first. Now, also, I've started to seduce my wife. It's probably not going to be too successful in the beginning since we still have the flu, but as soon as that goes away, she should like us, and yeah, we should have a good shot at seducing our wife. And then, once we're lovers, well, everything is going to go very well, because, well, she likes us, so yeah, that's awesome. We also have the Just modifier, which is going to be here for a couple more months. That's kind of cool, actually. And, yeah. Conquest by rumor. Some carefully placed words where they can easily be overheard by notorious gossips can be more effective than a love letter. Lady Orios must have got my message, for I found a lock of hair wrapped in silk with her personal seal in my chambers today. Ha! I shall have her. Well, we already had her at least 3 times. So anyway, but yeah, that's cool. I also had a look over all the important characters and made some well, made some adjustments there because some of the low paramount's I did not have under control anymore. Okay, new house has risen. Mistress Ezer of the Velvet Hills. Okay. Actually, look at this. Ekaporis was the father. Anyway, it's not too important to us, but we will siege this down. In fact, you know what? I'm thinking about maybe even storming the castle. What's this? I made sure to attend this minor event in Nymera Palace, my own palace, so I could seduce Lady Orios. We've been dancing and conversing all night, and she's clearly responding to my advances. So, apparently... Wait, why does she like me that much all of a sudden? Plus 50. Oh, she's attracted. Oh, very nice. Very nice indeed. So, med in my room, milady. Leave her yearning for more. Raise her opinion of me. Are we gonna do that? I don't know why we're still a rebel leader. That's kind of weird. I'm a firm... Raise her opinion of me. Actually, I've never done that. Let's do that. I kind of want to see where that goes. I hope this was not a mistake. But she actually likes us a bit more now. She's yearning. Oh, look at that. Yes, we're playing a game. So, yeah, anyway. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Alright, so we gotta actually kind of maybe storm this castle. That would help. I should probably also have arranged my troops, but it's not that big of a deal. I'm attending a festive outing with Aureus. Unfortunately, half the court is also here, and I'm having trouble getting any alone time with my amorous quarry. Seek an ally among her friends, fleet with her discreetly. We'll do that, yes. And despite never getting a chance to be alone, I do believe my winning personality has impressed her. I need a new plan, of course we will. Apparently that did not go too well, but now we have recovered from the flu. That was kind of what I wanted to be. I didn't really want to make out with our wife while we had the flu. I kind of felt that was gross. So now that's gone, I think we can actually, well, do some good stuff here. All right, so my daughter Darky is responding very well to our court physicians, our maester technically, yeah, tuition. Okay, so she gains learning and is also humble. Alright, I think that's fine. I did not force her to train, but I can do that now. So let's go ahead. And she actually is brave, and she became a better fighter. Very nice indeed. Now, Nymeria, our firstborn, she's now slothful, which is really sad, in fact, because I trained her and she became better. No, actually, she did not become better. So I think Darky might be the better one. The better daughter here. Yeah, we'll have to see. Darky is actually my mother's name. Yes. Anyway, so I'm attending a festive once again. Well, let's leave a note to meet her by the stream. I didn't have to wait long for us to show up by the nearby stream. We spent hours chatting and laughing. I do believe she's falling for me. I lean in to whisper in her ear. Confess my love. Make a lewd suggestion. Now, I think this works... someone told me what works and what doesn't. Now, I think this works if they're lustful. I think this works if you're a poet. And I think otherwise this is probably good. That she's a romantic. She's kind of cruel, so I'm not too sure. But she's experienced and body. Learning and poetry. Well, you know what? Since we're lustful ourselves, let's just go for what we think would be good. We're drunk and we're lustful, so we're just gonna say that. And we're also honest. We're just gonna say she looks hot. Let's do that. Let's see how that goes. She backed away from me. Oh wow. Well, that didn't work out. The virtue is strong in this one. Oh well. Maybe that was a bit harsh. She's flattered though, so I guess that's good. Wow. This is kind of fun actually. Anyway, so we are at 86%. He would already accept, so let's not draw out this war. And you know what? This time, since it didn't work last time, let's confess our love. All right? This is obviously the end goal we have, so let's go for that. It's also an honest thing to do, right? We love her, of course we do. And well, it worked now. Okay, so that's what my wife wanted to her to hear. Jesus. She wanted to hear that we love her. Well, awesome. So, we spent the night making sweet, passionate love in our bed. In the morning, we woke up in a state of bliss. And let our love grow. Yes, we will fall in love with our wife. Perfect. And we won our war as well, so that's awesome. So while our troops and our generals were fighting wars, we conquered our wife. So thank you, our bodyguard and captain of the household guard, and our other two generals have done a really good job. And yeah, in the meantime, we had some really sexy time with our wife. So basically, we sent out all of our courtiers to fight a war for us so that we have the castle for ourselves. I like it. Alright, so now we are much stronger, and now, if we have a quick look at the jure title here, we would actually be able to create this title, because we have more than 51% of the jure titles under our direct control. So if we were to go independent right now, we would be able to become a king, and I think I very much want to do that, but before I go ahead and do any of that, I think we should wait until we have, well, refilled our levies, because... Actually, you know what? I may have lost some troops by standing down there. Maybe that was a bad idea. I wasn't even paying attention. Well, I guess my wife was kind of being distracting here. Anyways, so I think we're gonna have to wait a little bit until our troops have truly replenished. Then we'll try and get this guy under our control. Maybe we'll even fight a war against Mir just to take this over, and then we can declare independence. But for now, I'm just gonna quickly cut here, and I'll come back once we have replenished our levies a bit. Welcome back to a trial by combat. Now, this gentleman right here, our rival, he's actually the Lord of the Gironca Valley, the one we just took over earlier. And he's now imprisoned because he's a scheming slave owner. And I had the chance to imprison him, and I basically just wanted to imprison him and ransom him off. At the point, well, at the time I did it though, he didn't have enough money. And then I just kind of forgot about him, and now he wants justice, and he demands a trial by combat. And since our bodyguard, or a household guard, has been significantly reduced to the fact that we only have a captain but no actual bodyguards, I kind of have to handle this myself, or have some men-at-arms fight for us. So I've been thinking about, either letting, this happen, because then we would have potentially a good fight at our court, but I think I'll try and handle this myself, because that will give us a lot of prestige, and I'm pretty sure that we should be able to defeat him. In fact, you know what? Is that his champion? Oh, look at that. So this is a bearded priest. I see. Maybe... Well, what is our dual skill? Our dual skill is 10.5, so we're definitely better. You know what? I think we'll handle this ourselves. Now, we also had a couple of other things happen in between between the little seconds that I went off camera, but I'll let you guys catch up in that in a second. Anyway, so there it is. I must prevail against Noho. Let the duel begin. So there we are. I think one mistake is all he'll get. You see a weak spot, a vulnerability in his defense. It's not much, but all we need. So yeah, we'll do this, and oh wow, look at that. Noho tries to fight back, but we overwhelm him, die, and he's slain. That was really easy. That was not even a challenge. Like one spot and we just killed him. Well, anyway, Vala Morghulis, even though I don't think we would really talk Valyrian. But anyway, victory is ours, and now this guy, we shall pass the judgment. Yes. So, very nice. And now what could we do? Send him to the wall, let him rot in the cells, execute him. You know what? He's a dirty slaver. Who's his heir? Groleo. Now, he's no Roshi as well. He's a kinslayer. Not sure if he's really better, but he's already quite pissed off. He's zealous. Wow, all of his... He killed... Wait, who killed these people? Who's Benero? Benero the Wise? He's not really wise if he kills someone's kids. What the heck? He strangled her, hanged him, and yeah. Wow. And Groleo killed his brother, apparently. Well, what should we do with him? He wanted justice. I think this is the justice he will get from us. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, just kill him. So he has been brought from his self-execution. How shall he be dispatched? Beheaded or hanged? I think we'll cut off his head. Yeah. We could also check out more. Okay, there's not really more. Alright, let's just go and behead him. I think that's pretty fine. Awesome. Now, what has happened? As you can see, I have erased some of our forces because we have some raiders here of some Dothraki Khalasar trying to besiege Rhoyne. And, of course, I don't want to risk my colony here, so I'm trying to rally my men to defend them. It's actually not that easy because, well, we can't really get over here. So we can either walk our forces around or down south. But we can't actually go across, which is a little bit difficult to deal with. But yeah, as you can see, I've not raised my personal levy here, 8,000 men strong, and it's still only half filled. So we're very close to actually, well, declaring our independence here, but I still want to wait a little bit. Now, here is the second event. As you can see, I'm seducing. I'm trying to seduce all kinds of people. I did start with the seduction of my wife, but she doesn't like me anymore. We're actually no longer lovers. We're just a former lover. The problem is we had a bastard, and more importantly, this bastard was with our sister. Yes, so I did a little bit of incest in between episodes. We started with our sister Melassa. She is the chosen heir, and well, she wasn't really resisting much. Actually, her general opinion is -20, whereas our general opinion is only -10. That's really interesting. I did not know that women are being punished more for being adulterous. Okay, that's kind of interesting. We're also a regular adulterer because we also had sex with Lucia Ravenshield, and our genius spy master wife found out about that. So yeah, maybe that was not the smartest woman to well, betray. But anyway, we, you know, what are we gonna do? We're depressed, we're drunkard, and we love to have sex. That's just the way it is. So yeah. Anyway, so we had a incest baby, an abomination of incest, with our sister, and I've also been trying to get into the pants of my sister Doria. The first time she repelled us, but this time it seems to be looking better. So yeah, I don't want to leave her yearning. I think we'll do this right now. There you go. Met in my room. Awesome. So we'll let our love grow, of course, and we actually also you know, until a couple of months ago, we also had our other sister as lover, but she then broke up with us, which is a little bit unfortunate. We also now have our chief general as a rival, which is not good because we had sex with his wife. So yeah, we're not really doing all too well. I'm thinking that there's going to be a murder plot. Our wife is going to kill us. Quite likely. It's going to happen. It's going to happen very soon. Anyway, our wife also had some new... We also had some new kids with our wife. Tristane, our son, and Nysterica, our daughter. And our firstborn daughter, Nymeria, she's actually turned out okay. She's now married to a genius, and they already have a regular son called Garen. And my second daughter, Darky, she's probably the one I want to inherit because, well, I don't know. Maybe she's, stat-wise, she's not really all that much better, but she does... Well, she does have a few more years to learn some stuff, and of course, she's a better fighter, so I kind of would like to have her instead. But anyway, so that's what we've been doing. These three girls, Yoko, Jalora, and Lucer, those are the ones I had sex with, but no babies came out of it. So yeah, we've had a very adventurous life, but there was not really much else I could do. I was saving up a little bit of cash because I want to be prepared for a new famine that might break out in Rhoyne. It's still an advanced colony, so, you know, we need to be careful there. And, yeah, other than that, as I said, we've been waiting for our levies to replenish, and now we're gonna crush these guys. We have Garen, our courtier here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be leading... I cannot lead any forces, right, because I'm actually the State Inquisitor and the Chief General of Cohort. So actually, hold on. So this is... Chief General is being the Master at Arms, and State Inquisitor, I think, is just a honorary title. So anyway, we unfortunately cannot lead our own troops, which is fine, I guess. We'll send them in here, and we should be able to crush these guys. I hope so, at least. They looted quite a bit, in fact. They looted so much money. Well, anyway, we have a Master Builder here. I'm not sure if you've seen that before. This one is hopefully helping with our... Well, with the advancement of the colony. I'm not too sure about that, but I think it is. Anyway, Doria claims she's starting to show signs of pregnancy after your last night of lovemaking. Now, here's a problem. My other sister also was mentioning that she would plan, or that she planned to pass the child off as her husband's. But then again, when it, and I was kind of, you know, I was happy about that because it would still be her, well, our dynasty, since it's a matrilineal marriage, but for some reason, in the end, it didn't happen. And then I had the chance to either denounce the child, or acknowledge it, or even legitimize it. And since we're honest, I thought we at least have to acknowledge it, but I didn't legitimize it. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how things turn out. I mean, the funny thing is that our sister, she had one son that died stillborn, and then she never had any kids at all, like for a really long time. And then as soon as we jump in, she gets pregnant. So yeah, she definitely is not barren, but she, I don't know. I think she didn't like her previous husbands. In fact, a lot of them even died, if I'm not mistaken. Let me quickly check that out. Yeah, look at this. She had many husbands already. Oh my god. And this one, my rival's currently in hiding. She sent him into hiding, which is kind of fun. Anyway, so, yeah, we disband our forces, and I believe, now that we have we have close to 10,000 men, we might be able to attack Mir. Now, I'm not sure if I really want to use all my forces to do that, because this guy's making quite a lot of bank. So, we could obviously go ahead and claim Lorulu for our lover here. Or, well, you know who I'm talking about. So we could do that, but that would be quite a struggle. I think we should wait a little bit longer until we have a little bit more troops. Alright, here's my half-brother. I would want him to be... Rowdy, willful. That's probably ideal, yes. And he's also conscientious, but yeah, I think Rowdy, willful is the best. I might even be able to... No, I for some reason cannot force train him. It's a little bit of a shame. My sister's currently educating him. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should educate him. Yes, let me do that myself. So my sister will like me a little bit less, but that's fine. She envies bravery. Former level lost award. Yeah, you still like me though, that's fine. Anyway, so let's continue. And I think what I could do is actually try and seduce my other sister once again. That's not possible. What about one of those girls? What about you? Could I seduce you again? Yeah, let's do it. Come on, let's just have some fun here. Yes, she will be mine. She was mine already, so it should be possible to seduce her once again. And what's this? Lord Alara Sphinx the Butcher has inherited the Castle of Viper's Nest from Mistress Ashara. Okay. Well, that's good for you, I suppose. Who holds the Castle of Sphinx? Ashara of the Sphinx. Okay, no longer your family. Master Daziel. He was apparently... He died in the dungeon. But you know what? I'm kind of wondering. Who held it before? Your family lost your castle, the castle you built yourself. Well, anyway, that's fine. You now have another castle. Alright, so that is basically what has happened. We had a lot of sex, and yeah. I think, here's the thing. I will try and get this guy under our control by declaring a war, and we should have enough forces that our liege should not intervene. And should she intervene, I think we're just not going to stand down, because we literally have more men. Wow, we have a lot of men. So we'll do that. Once we have this guy under control, I think we might strike at Mir, and once these two provinces are under our control, there's nothing holding us back, and we should just declare independence to, actually, you know what? Maybe this guy. Yeah, we could get him under our control as well. Awesome. Yeah, we'll get him under control as well. So having 3 extra provinces, and then we'll declare independence and form the kingdom. But anyways, that will happen in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.